The Allahabad High Court has granted conditional bail to Kunal Pandey and Anand Chauhan, who are accused of allegedly gang raping a BTech student from IIT BHU in Varanasi. They have been released from jail after 7 months, following their arrest in January 2024. Kunal was released on August 24th, while Anand received bail on August 29th. Upon returning home, they were greeted with garlands by their neighbors, according to a report from Dainik Jagran. The incident occurred on November 2nd, 2023. Three men allegedly attacked the 20-year-old student while she was out with a friend near Karman Baba temple. According to the complaint, the attackers forced her into a corner, gagged her, and sexually assaulted her on the IIT BHU campus. The three accused, identified as Kunal Pandey, Abhishek Chauhan alias Anand, and Saksham Patel, were arrested on December 31st. A report by Times of India released in January 2024 states that the accused confessed to the crime, including disrobing and filming the survivor at gunpoint. Motorcycles, mobile phones, and other electronic evidence were seized during the investigation. Kunal and Saksham are reportedly members of the BJP IIT cell. They were charged under several laws, including the National Security Act, the UP Gangsters Act, and the Anti-Social Activities Prevention Act. While Kunal and Anand were granted bail, the court did not approve bail application for the third accused, Saksham Patel, whose petition will be reviewed on September 14th. In West Bengal, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee faces criticism amid protests and unrest following the alleged rape and murder of a junior doctor. Despite her cabinet's approval of a proposal to introduce a new bill aimed at preventing rape and ensuring stricter punishments, the West Bengal Junior Doctors Forum has rejected her call to resume duties. The forum has been on strike for 20 days, demanding justice for the deceased doctor and the suspension of key officials, including the former principal of RG Kar Medical College and Hospital, Dr. Sandeep Ghosh. The BJP has also targeted Banerjee, claiming success in a 12-hour Bangla Bandh strike in response to the declining law and order situation in the state. The main opposition party, Congress, shared a picture of the recently released accused with Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Uttar Pradesh's Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath on the social media platform X. In the post, the Congress stated, "This entire incident exposes the hypocrisy of Narendra Modi and BJP regarding so-called women's safety." According to a recent Reuters report, police across India recorded up to 25,000 rape cases a year around the time of the 2012 attack. Based on the data from the National Crime Records Bureau, since then, that number has mostly stayed above 30,000 each year, except in 2020 during the pandemic, when it dropped sharply. The highest number was nearly 39,000 in 2016. By 2018, the average was one woman reporting a rape every 15 minutes across the country. Now, coming back to the Varanasi gang rape case, the recent release of the accused has raised fresh concerns about whether the justice system can truly protect women. People are once again calling for changes to ensure victims of sexual assault get the justice they deserve without delays. But did you know the 2022 report of the NCRB, National Crime Record Bureau, shows Uttar Pradesh topping the charts in the total number of crimes against women? The reason I'm highlighting this report right now is to get your opinion on this court order.